you grinding that, you know what it be. Playing this here for the keys, had to make out with a beast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. He got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. Dear hero with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the hill.
Drinking now.
Yeah, we was like someone, I don't know, like, saying like something.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know who that is, baby.
Guys, last time we were out here.
No, kidding you.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold.
I broadcast already. I ain't thinking not today. It's like I'm playing computer on Madden. That's what that sounds like. I know, it looks like I'm playing the computer on all Madden. I don't know. He's gonna end up losing. Shit, Midnight, you better hope you don't play me first round. You going home early. You getting home. You're going home early. I like Larry Bird though. Said Lowdown's too good, he doesn't want to play no more. He said Lowdown's too good, he doesn't want to play no more. Yeah, I will. Hi, beautiful. What? But I never went undefeated though. Every season I never went undefeated though. So it don't matter. I make it to the playoffs. Good luck, cuz. That's it. It don't matter, It really don't matter.
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team.
Let me explain what I did. Can I yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got it, how I did it. Yeah.
I know this is a whole new season. This is, you know, everything's new and all that, but so you can't stop my dudes neither. You gotta stop my niggas too. Yeah, alright. Sound good. I think I beat you in the playoffs too, didn't I?
Don't ask me a thing, how I got it, how I did it. Yeah. Spin the whole path, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
I know you be still having nightmares about my team. I don't remember that. I really don't. What happened? Hell no, I don't remember that. Last time we played was a season game. Did we play back to back?
Tonight.
No, we played
from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
No, it was the last time we did a season game.
It's time for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
on EA Sports.
Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time. Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball,
Maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
The 41-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 16 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Taken down at
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's Breeze.
Oh, I didn't take that.
Here on their opening drive.
That's my pick. Come on,
Defensively,
baby.
you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, the number 6 overall pick back in April from Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. On first down, it's Herbert.
Justin Herbert had a tremendous career at the University of Oregon. Ended up winning the Campbell Trophy, which was the academic Heisman. Won a lot of football games, including the Rose Bowl and the Pac-12 championship. 32 touchdown passes last year. But the reason he really got himself solidified as the first-round pick for the Chargers, a terrific Senior Bowl week. Was the MVP of the game. I thought he was the MVP of the week, the way he interacted with his teammates and opposing players, and everyone got to see his leadership on display.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. Henry brings it in. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete. Henry. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. And they only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Whipping one in and out, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 6 catches, 82 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start the drive on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
39-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now you can cover Michael Thomas however you want to. Guys in the short zone, deep zone, mid zones, 2, 3, 4 defenders. He finds a way to get open. 149 catches in 2019. A new NFL record for receiving. Any route you want him to run, he can do it, and he finds his way open.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Taken there by the safety, Derwin James.
The tackle by Derwin James.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing now is Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Breeze on third down. His pass.
Damn, that was my pick.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive, and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
4-yard line.
To throw again, Herbert. Keenan Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Herbert on first down now. Allen's got it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Herbert throwing again. Popped in the air, intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Open man, it's Allen. Herbert. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Looks good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter.
33-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete to Austin Eckler.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Herbert. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Complete.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
After reviewing the play, the working on the field is reversed.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To the air again, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
It's caught with the 7-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
5-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now, pass complete here to Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Breeze pass.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers in midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to a Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects. And yes, he can still play.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier. The tackle by Derwin James.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going for the deep ball. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cole. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points. Defense, they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
3rd and 3.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone give the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach. He's in big trouble.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for New Orleans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.